Hi, morning there. Hope that you're doing well on this fine, cold Tuesday morning. So welcome to the class. I'm going to get started with our usual warm-up. My eye's just giving me a problem. So yeah, both girls are here today. I was not feeling 100%. She's got a stuffy nose, so I didn't send her to school. So we'll spread our toes, ankles, knees, and hips on top of one another. Shoulders down away from the ears. Hands come onto the lower abdominals. Let's breathe in through your nose and out through the mouth. When you're breathing out, stomach moving in. Again, breath in and sighing out. One more breath in. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Hands a bit quiet. Breathing in and sighing out. One more breath in. As you exhale, your arms come down. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale and take them to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rise up. And then exhale, take your arms straight down in front. This time, of course, we come up onto the balls of the feet. We're going to stay lifted. And then exhale, our arms to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. And then exhaling out to the side. Just a reminder, team, no class tomorrow. Thursday, I'm going to do a yoga class. Bend the knees, arms come down, heels stay lifted. And then hopefully Friday, back at the gym. Surely they've got to let us know sooner, right? Rather than later. We need to plan these things. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhaling out to the side. Tumble tap. Inhale, arms rising up. And then come down deeper into those legs. Go again. Inhale, rising up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, come forward. Sliding out to the side. Inhale, rising up. Come down a little bit more, and then we'll just do it one more time, please. Inhale, rising up. Bracing the belly, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs. Inhale, forward. Sliding out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down. Now we're going to step off the heels, but we're coming up high. We're going to have to move the screen down. I'm walking on my tippy toes. I want you to stay up on your tippy toes for me. I'm going to cut my head off now. So off your heels, I might just pull these up so you can see. Arms to the side, and then you're going to lower one heel down. Inhale, lift, and then the other heel. Such professional videos, so I'm cutting my head off now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and lock. So this is giving you a bit of ankle mobility. Go for a few more. Now we want to keep off our heels now. Bring the arms up, and then we're going to just lower both heels down, and then lift up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift it up. Really getting into that mobility in the ankles. And let's come down, bring the arms down, and we'll get into some normal balancing now. My pants look normal again. So we're going to sink into the legs, wrapping your right foot around, and then your left arm comes under into the eagle. Lift the arms up, then push the fingers towards me. All this is all about strengthening the ankle. We've just given them the mobility, now we'll strengthen. So lift up higher. Two more here. So arms are going to come up to the side, your legs coming out, and we're in a stand. Shush, por favor. Rotate yourselves upward a little bit more, take the leg back further. We're going to float this into an aeroplane. So I'm going to turn this way just so I don't hit the wall. You're going to turn, your foot's going to go to the back, and you're just lifting up, trying to lift that leg and keep both legs as straight as possible. One more breath here. And then come up out of that, and we're going to sink into our legs again, and the left side will come up and over. Your right arm will be under. Wrap, lift, push the fingers away. Bracing the belly in. But each time you breathe out, you feel your stomach tightening. Just 2 more breaths here. So we'll open out into our star. So arms come to the side, leg goes the other way, and we turn our chest upward and take the leg back. As you breathe out, your stomach moves in. You've got a few more breaths. And then our arms open, we're turning, we're letting that leg lift. Just go for 4 more deep breaths. Keep lifting that leg, straightening out into both. Wonderful. Let's bring that in. We're going to get into lockdown balance, right? So we'll take our left arm out, our right knee up and to the side. Then you can stay here or foot. Take it up. You're probably not feeling too flexible. It's cold. First thing in the morning, you're not that limber. We haven't done any stretching up. So you can see how low my leg is. And bring it in. That's probably how it was when I started doing these lockdown balances. Probably a year ago now, right? I couldn't get much height. I find after we're doing a nice stretch or yoga, the leg goes higher. But now, not so high. Cuidado donde caminas. 4 more breaths. Okay, so we'll bring it on in, lower it down, and we're going to place our right foot along the side of the left leg, digging the heel in, opening the knee out. You can press your palms together at your heart. Third eye, or lift it. Remember to relax those shoulders. You want more? Oh, yes, good. So we're going to switch sides. Digging our heel in first, then you open your knee out. Your hands can stay at your heart. Third eye or lifted. So we're going to spend a bit of time on our knees. So make sure when we come down, you've got yourself something padded for your knees so that you're not going to feel too much pressure and weight on them. We're going to get into some nice, strong glute exercises, bit in your hips as well. And then we'll break it up with some core. Bring the arms down, release the foot. I'm going to move on up. And I won't move the screen down too far because I don't want to cut things off, hopefully. We'll see how we go. Sí, depende de qué dice papi. Entonces papi no quiere jugar. Okay. All right, so we're going to do a minute of kicking out. We'll start with our right side. Get your belly braced. Take it out to the right. Now you're just touching down lightly. Yeah. Now you're trying to be evenly weighted in both arms, so you don't want to be bending into one arm or into either arm. You're going to keep both arms really straight. Si tú quieres hacer adentro aquí, puedes, porque no basta haciendo mucho ruido. Mira, pero mira solo ahí en la esquina, por favor. Eso es donde el viento entra tanto. Exhaling out. Wow, I can feel this already. I don't know about you. I'm feeling it in my supporting side. I know that in the class when I asked, there's some that feel it in the supporting side, others that feel it in the same side. Amor, estás haciendo acá. Ahí en la esquina. All right, last one. Switch sides now. Yes, my cleaner's here today.
Hi.
It was so funny yesterday morning. È stato polo chi, sale. There was a man who took a broom to the palm, and he was sweeping where the basketball nets are. And he took so long. His kids were very patient with him. And he groomed the whole basketball court area, and then he swept the parkway. It's okay. It was a playground. It was all the tan but it was hilarious. I'm like, next, you want to come over to my house? He was laughing. It was different, that's for sure.
I don't think I need this now.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know. Anyway, it was funny. Stop there. We're going to turn. We're going to come onto our elbows. We're going to lift into a minute now on our plank for our hands. Zip the legs up. Push the palms together. Aqui, amor. Olha aqui. Do aqui, amor. There you go. No point being too serious. Now these are giving your wrists a break so that you're going to have time to have a relax for them, but you're going to keep going with the kicking out. I reckon about 10 more seconds and then we'll prop ourselves back up onto all fours to continue on. Tough, isn't it? You're doing well. Let's step on up. Turn ourselves back into the horse stance, whichever position you want to face. Get ready. Kick it out. Salud. Yes, sir. Pero tú cuestas y tú ves abajo de la sofa. No se ve cuánto. Ambos. Es terrible. Oh, solo estoy diciendo. Pero viste cómo ese viento entró todo el polvo? It's amazing. We've got bricks, as you can see. It's pretty self-explanatory. We've got bricks, but there's some cracks. Not cracks, but there's space between, I guess, where the tiles are and the brickwork. And so when that really heavy wind came, especially in Anna's bedroom, so many like little leaves and dirt and things came in. So the next morning I'm like cleaning her room and I've had to fill, that's one, change sides. I've had to fill her brickwork between the wall and outside because you can sort of see out. The house is actually really well built. Makes it sound like it's not. But I've had to fill it so that the wind doesn't come through there. ¿Tú puedes decirlos? ¿Sabes hablar? He just wants me to tell you that I don't need to worry because I have a cleaner here. There you go. You saw him. He did a little bit of a dance for you earlier. ¿Quieres hacer poco más de baile for you? No, he's done. He's done dancing. He's got a job to do. He's going to go and help my father and stepfather in a moment. They've got a mess that they have to fix up. So my stepfather will be here in about an hour or so. And then they have to go and do this big job today, which is, I don't envy them, I'll tell you that. All right, stop there. Come center, elbow. Here we come again. So zip those legs out, weight in the heels, press the palms together, shoulders away from the ears. Remember, as you breathe out, stomach, you're feeling it lift. Shoulders relaxed. Ven a bailar. Man! Trying to get him to come and dance again, but he doesn't want to. Okay, quieren. Quieren ver más. So this is our second round through. We're going to do 4 rounds in total, team. These are really strong exercises for your hips, butt, and abs. Of course, your arms get a burning as well. I can feel a bit of shake coming in already. Hope you guys can too. We're into the last 5 seconds. And prop it on up. Get ready. We're kicking out. Round 3. 4 rounds in total, so that will be 12 minutes, non-stop. Really strong exercises, and then I promise we'll be off our arms. We'll get onto our back and do some other exercises down there. So if you've been joining me, we've done a class every day since that initial lockdown. Of course, most of you are out of lockdown. I, of course, am still in it because the gyms aren't open, which I whinge about. But, you know, it would be nice to know what's going on. At least the cafes and restaurants and all those others that are shut retail, they're open. Let's just hope people are safe and wear masks. I have to admit, yesterday I went for a walk. In the morning, we were at a different park, but in the afternoon we went to, let's change sides now, Westerfolds Park. We were lucky. We got there late in the day. There were hundreds of people. On the walk, well, I'll say what was the lucky part. We saw a platypus. Wonderful. Rabbits, people don't think that's lucky, but I do. I think they're gorgeous. And we saw they're regenerating the eucalyptus in one area. So the place that I usually see all those greys, and there's hundreds of them, grey kangaroos, we didn't see them, but we saw closer when we were walking back a big red kangaroo. He was huge, and you could tell it was a he. He was massive. It was absolutely beautiful. So that was really lucky for us to see that. But yeah, on the walk, I was surprised at how many people were maskless. There were a mix of people with and without. It was about 50-50, literally a lot. And then come to the centre, we're going to go for another play. Then we went to the park near Westerfolds, which is called Wombat Bend. And there, every parent had a mask on. That was pleasing to see. Everyone was doing the right thing. But on the walk, I mean, you'd see old people. I'm thinking maybe they've had their full vaccine, they're not worried. But there were people with walking sticks, people that were literally health compromised, you could tell, maskless. Or maybe that's why they didn't have the mask now that I think about it. My brother's dog, he's a beautiful Kelpie, and he has never seen a kangaroo. So that was a first for him. I said to my brother, because my brother never usually has him on a leash, I said, make sure you bring a leash because there's lots of kangaroos, and he would just run at them and then they'd probably kick him and he'd be dead. You know, you don't want to have a dead dog. So when we saw the big red kangaroo, he was obviously, he was on the leash. And I said to my brother, I'm just going to walk a bit closer. Let's step up. We'll do one last round of each. So shoulders relaxed, kick it out, right side. I said to my brother, I'm going to go a little bit closer to the red kangaroo just to see if it will move so that we can, you know, get the dog to see how majestic, huge, and impressive they are. And he didn't realize he had it on the leash, but it's one of those leashes that if a dog runs, it unwinds, and then you have to click the button quickly to stop it. And so as soon as the dog saw me, he took the lead and he started to run. And he got he didn't get that close to the kangaroo, in the sense the kangaroo didn't get scared and didn't come up, it didn't even move away. But yeah, the dog was just like, I don't think he realizes that the danger he could have been in. Did you hear on the news yesterday about that Kelpie that sold for $35,000? Would breed to have one more, and we're going to switch sides. My brother would never sell his dog even for that. He's not a working dog anyway. He's very much a dog of luxury. My mum always says my brother's house is like a resort and the dog lives there. Free reign of the house. He's the baby of their house. Exhale as you push it out. Remember, shoulders are staying relaxed. He's a beautiful dog. Dogs are beautiful in general. All dogs are beautiful. It's whether the owner makes them beautiful or not, really, isn't it? You're going to train your dogs to be good, not bad. So remember, as you're breathing out, you want to feel the connection in the glutes, shoulders away from the ears. I was one of those kids that loved going to school. Alba is too. I'm just wondering if she wanted to get the day off today. She really is not 100%. Come down, team. Last round. I mean, she did sound stuffy, the nose. So that's the reason, but I reckon she'll be right by tomorrow. She better be. Because Anna's going to kinder, and I do want to spend some time with the husband, given he's going to be out all day today. Today's his weekend starting, but because he's helping my stepfather all day, we won't have much time together. So at least tomorrow we can have the time. That's why I really, really hope that January we'll be able to go to New Zealand like planned, because it will be the first holiday that we'll have that the girls will actually be occupied, because like I've said, it's a cruise and the kids club will accept Anna because she's over 3, so they can be entertained and we can actually have adult time. Couple more breaths here. Woo, you're done. Whoa, awesome effort. So that was 4 rounds. It's not easy. Now I'm going to come a bit closer and just move the screen down a little bit more. And we'll lie on our back. Give our arms a complete break. And we'll give them a break, starting with our lower belly. And that way they don't have to be used in any way, shape or form. Legs are lifted. Flexed foot. Push the heels away. We're going to inhale, open. We're going to exhale, kick. Bring the heels back together and then close the knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, kick. See how when we're kicking, it's on an angle. Inhale, open. Exhale, kick. Heels together and then close. Yeah, but how lucky we were to see that platypus. But I have a feeling, because the river has risen about 2 meters, because we used to be able to go down close to the river and now it's all underwater. So I hope that poor platypus has not put its burrow so that it's now being just flooded out. Because it was up for quite a while each time it came up to the surface. It was pretty incredible sight. But you know how they burrow, and they put their burrows higher than the water level so it stays dry. So I'm thinking it probably got flooded, and I hope it didn't have any babies. It would have probably been having to make a new burrow. We've had a lot of water, haven't we? A lot of rain. Just 2 more. We'll get back into lower belly shortly. But for now, keep the flex foot, lower the heels down, chin tucks in, and we're rising up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. See the stomach move down as we're rising up. A couple more. And we'll go smaller. So come up as you exhale, come back halfway, and then rise again. I made these amazing cookies the other day. I'm not a cookie person. They're just a tin of condensed milk, which I heated a little bit just to make it soft. That's what I forgot to buy. A packet of coconut shredded, and then your option is to put vanilla in or not. And then you just mix it, put it into balls, and put it in the oven. How simple is that? And it was so good. Given away a lot because I don't want to eat them. But they were good. So come up and then centimetre back. I just went to the supermarket earlier and I completely forgot to buy the shredded coconut. Not like I'm going to make them again, but I like to have it in the house. I've got lots of the desiccated. Oh well, I can always just hop back over. I live so close. Oh. We're going to slowly make our way up. So bring the arms forward. You can use your elbow, remember, or you can straighten the legs. Keep everything in control. Lift on up. Sit tall at the top, shoulders relax, come back halfway. Move the legs away. I'm going to go for some Russian twists with the arms going up in between 3 times. Push it up. To the back with the Russian twist. Push it up. To the front. Up. To the back. Push it up. Again, let's go. Push it up. To the front. Push it up. Go, go, go. Push it up. And to the front, back. I think that's it for them. Arms come forward. And then super slowly come back. We'll get into some more lower belly. Just have a quick break. You definitely deserve it. Arms and legs, stretch them out. Oh, nice to have a stretch. Bring the legs up. This time I've got a pointed toe, not a flexed foot. We're going to inhale, open. No, sorry. We're going to inhale, open both. Then we're going to exhale, unhinge from the hip to touch toes down. Then bring it up and then close it in. So inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Push down your back. It seems like the government might be coming to their senses with the Tamil family. At least now they're together in Perth. Let's see if they let them resettle here. Or settle back. I was just reading an article before that the support for Scott Morrison has weakened, which I don't understand how it was strong in the first place, but anyway, it's weakened, but it hasn't reflected in the support for Albanese. It's like a stupid party with all the errors that they make, and they're still going to get in again. It sickens me. People don't care about the climate enough, obviously. That's what it comes down to. People care about their own pockets filled. If that's the way that our people think, it's just sad. It's a sad reflection on our society that we're just so selfish. Keep it going 2 more. There was such hope at the last election. People got so disappointed. All right, so bring the legs together. We're going to lower the heels down again. Breath in. 1 more round of basic abdominal strengtheners. And then we'll do some exercises combining upper and lower belly, okay? I'm having fun, they're jumping upstairs. That's the noise you can hear. See the stomach move down. Okay, so come up on this one, and then come back halfway. We'll rise again. Now I've got those little ones coming your way. So come up and then centimetre back. Tiny lift and lower. See that stomach move you down. Last 4. So we're going to hold this next one up. Bring the arms forward. Remember, you can use your elbows. You can straighten your legs. We're rising up, slow and controlled. This time we're going to do the Russian twist, but we're going to bring in the legs and they're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to go for a twist. So it's working into your obliques a little bit. So of course you can keep the legs down if you feel like it's too much in your back and just do the Russian twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Bring the legs down, bring the arms forward. Take your time. Ease it. Don't drop. Hold on if you need to ease yourselves down. Let's take a stretch before we get into some upper and lower combined exercises. So of course legs have to come up, and we're going to bring our arms up. Same arm and leg, the ones that are closest to me, move them away. Now keep them going. The other leg, just make sure it doesn't come in too close. You've got 2 more, please. Now switch sides. The beauty of this is your head is down, your neck is rested. You're not feeling any discomfort, hopefully in your back either. Going to have a mini break after this one. Bring your knees in and just give them a bit of a hug. Rolling in and out. Okay, so bring yourselves back up. We're going for opposite arm and leg. So the leg that's closest to me, the arm that's closest to back, move them away. Keep that going. So before we do the same, now we're doing opposite. Three more. Switch it. Let's go. Just 4 more. Intense, isn't it? Okay, bring both legs in and hug them. And then we've just got one extra lower upper belly exercise, which is going to be same thing, arms and legs moving, both of them this time. Breath in, let's go. We're going to go for 10, okay? Just 10. I'm wondering what I'm touching. It's Anna's socks. Closing in on the finish line. You've got 2 more, please. Oh, super strong. Bring it in. Roll yourselves up, and we're going to roll ourselves over and get into some back, because it needs to be definitely supported after all we've done. We're not done with the abs though, more to come, but let's get into a little bit of back first. Back, okay. Arms will be down on this one, and these back exercises we're actually going to be working a little bit into your glutes as well. So we'll take one leg away with a flex. Inhale, lift up, double toe down. So you can make a fist on your be on your knuckles if you feel like it's too much weight on your wrists. A few more. Hold this one up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lift up and out to the diagonal, and then up and into the center. A few more. This next one's going to hold it out, and then we're going to inhale, lift up, double toe down. Tap, tap, elevate. Four more. Tap, tap, elevate. Tap, tap, elevate. Last 2. And bring it in, lower it down. Woo. Strong. Let's go to the other side. Flex foot, inhale, lift, and double toe. Remember, nice, stable arms supporting you. 4 more. Hold this one up. Now we're going to go up and out. So just drawing a semicircle. I got onto Amazon, yes, I'm sorry, I got onto Amazon yesterday and I've ordered all these Spanish books because here you can't find anything in Spanish, kids' books. So let's hope they are right. It's pretty expensive when you convert from Australian dollar to American dollar, but yes, I like the hard copy. I don't do ebooks. I just don't like spending that much time looking at a screen, you know. My kids love that physical, you know, turning pages, especially Anna. She's a little bookworm. One more, take it out, hold it there, lift up, double toe tap. Burn. Keep it coming. Two more. Hold it up, bring it on in, lower it down and come all the way down onto your tummy. Okay, good job. So feet together. We've got just our 4 rounds, keeping the arms still so they have a break for when they're ready for some planks to finish us off with abs. So feet, zip them up, lift up past the knees and then lift higher. Moving with the exhalation. Two to go. All right, so we're going to open to about hip width distance apart and then lift again. So you can feel that squeeze in the glutes. Again, a couple more. And then open the legs a bit wider and lift again. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? 2 more. Okay, so open at the last level and then lift and lower. So you're feeling this all through the glutes, a little bit up in the hip. Also, you can feel when you touch your hamstring where it connects with the glute, that's tight. So leave your knees wide, bring your heels into touch, and then continue lifting up. Got a flexed foot. Knees are staying off the mat. Four more. And good work. Let's bring ourselves into the legs touching. You know where you're going. We're going to finish strong. Plank time. Push your weight back into the heels. We've got our long sequence, but we're starting on the elbows and we'll work our way up onto the hands. We're going to turn one side. Elbow, stack, lift, drive the hips up, shoulders away from the ears. Back to the center. So remember, be low in the body so that your bottom is not lifted, but not so low as to let your hips drop. So we're going to bring the other arm in. So you're turning, stacking, lifting, driving those hips up again, shoulders, relax them. to the center. Shoulders relax. Soon we'll step up onto the hands. So here it comes. Push yourselves up. Take your time to get there so you're not hurting yourself. Push your weight in the heels, shoulders away from the ears. My lavender's starting to look nice now, actually. The other one's not. It's weird because last year, the one on this side that I'm looking at didn't flower much, and that one over there a lot. And now this one's flowering. It looks like more. The other one less so. So bring the hand in. It's turn. I remember asking you guys about it the other day. But of course I had no answers. I'll wait till Judith eventually gets to do this one. I know she's my flower lady. She always tells me when I ask about plants. Hi Judith. 2 more breaths. Back to the center. These are your last exercises down on the mat, so please stay strong, go hard, don't give up. You've only got to go to the other side and then come back here. Let's do it. Drive the hips up high. Back to the center. Oh my, qual è troppo tu? Non è stato ara. Ana, necesitas ropa. Tú cortaste los más. ¿Por qué cortaron? ¿Por qué los cortaron?
Yo no los corté.
La licra.
No, yo le hice.
Okay, so we're going to just push back, have a stretch, and we're going to make our way up to standing to do some balance. Levanta tus pantalones.
Tengo que pararme con chocolate.
Es mentira para que tú bajas y mostrar todo tu cuerpo en pantalla. Let's come up to standing. Te mentira.
No,
Right, so we're getting into some balancing. Good work so far, everyone. Really strong exercises. I hope you're feeling like you've worked nice and hard. Opposite hand into foot. No, opposite foot into hand, and then bring your arm around into the lower inner elbow. Shoulders stay relaxed. Anda por arriba. No, tú debes estar en la escuela. ¿Tú piensas que yo quiero que estás aquí? No. Súbelos. Súbelo. Yo no quiero que estén en el piso. El lazo es el mismo color que tu falda. Take the leg out to the side. Again, we're coming into a star, but we're really open out this time. And open and take your leg back. So that gets you right into your hip, into the side, into the glute. And bring it in. Bring the arms down. Opposite foot again. Take the arm out. You must have an expiry when they're in a pot. They mustn't leave. That one just doesn't look right now. Maybe next year that will happen to the other one. It's not flowering much. It just looks dead, really. Which is a shame. A few more breaths here, and then we're going to open into that star that opens out. So take that leg to the side, arms come up, opening yourselves out, taking the leg back. Bring the legs together, bring the arm down. We'll do one more of our got down balances just to see if we've got any more length, even though we haven't done any stretching. We've just done strengthening. Let's see how we go now that we're a bit more limber. Yeah, it still feels pretty tight, but you can sort of get more length. And bring it in. Switch. Other arm. Leg out to the side. Foot, if you can manage it. And let's bring it in. We'll get into our tree, and then I'm going to say adios. Dig your heel in, open the knee out, hands. Press the palms together at the heart, third eye, or lift. You should feel quite comfortable looking up. Done a lot of core. We did do a fair bit of glutes at the start. Like I said, in a couple of days I'll do a yoga, either yoga Pilates or full yoga flow. Let's change it, but tomorrow I will not be in. Which is sort of crappy because it's a bad weather day. So Ramiro and I don't have an idea what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. Next year will be easy when I'm at Kingdom more hours. And we got more time to decide. Might even go for a drive to the beach one day. That would be nice. Although it might be more than 25 k's. I don't know how far it is. Maybe not today, not tomorrow. Bring it down, everyone. Bring that foot down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Ciao.